I do not know whose private survey was it, but the scorecards say that Senator Grace Poe garnered 29% in the recent survey and had dislodged Vice President Binay, who garnered 23%. But coming up from behind with a gallop is Davao City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte with 12%. If one considers that Duterte is an undeclared candidate, he has practically leapfrogged from an inconsequential 2% and zoomed past Rojas, Cayetano, Santiago, etc., etc. Never mind Grace Poe. She is popular, but even before she came close to Binay, the Vice President handlers have floated the issue about her citizenship. They say that the presidency is one thing, the Senate is another. But in fairness to her, she never said she is vying for the highest position of the land. She is quiet about it, and she was never asked, in fact. The same is true with Mayor Duterte. The only difference is that the mayor is being prodded to run, despite his earlier declaration that he is not qualified. He does not have the refinements of the diplomatic language, and that he does not have the wherewithal to bankroll a presidential campaign. Nobody, of course, would believe Duterte's explanations. He is a lawyer, 10 years a prosecutor, 23 years and going, mayor of one of the highly organized cities in the country. He is tested in handling all forms of criminality, insurgency, rebellion, and instilling discipline and uniting a humongous community with diverse cultural background and beliefs. For a nation wanting of a tested, courageous, and an intelligent leader that is not tarnished by corruption, Duterte remains to be legendary. This sounds like an overstatement, but he is a league of his own. He is being talked about because of what seemed like incredible achievements and drastic measures he imposed in a city once known to be a lair of drug syndicates and communist insurgents. He never hugged the headlines, nor seen in public, unlike most of his peers who loves the limelight as well as the clique lights. Perhaps it is because of the mayhem in Metro Manila and the unconscionable tsunami of corruption that involved political figures in the highest echelons of the national government, that the people are today looking for a leader who will deliver them from all these unfettered venalities. Between Binay and Duterte, the distinctions are easy to discern. The former, an unknown lawyer who was able to saddle up with the popularity of Cory Aquino, was politically lucky by accident or incident of the People Power Revolution. He was appointed mayor of the financial capital of the country And from there, he and his family built a massive personal fortune from the political industry. As they themselves proclaim, ganyan kami sa Makati. These days, Binay is in the vortex of controversies, which are veritable quagmires that already had swallowed him neck deep. But Binay is a lot luckier also. Makati is the hub of the corporate world. The national government saw to it that the infrastructures are world class because it is the Philippines show window. No sweat on the part of the Binays. Duterte, on the other hand, remained unblemished. What he was 25 years ago, he still is today. Oh well, he has AIDS and has remarried, but that would hardly constitute a fault. But he is remarkable as a leader because he was able to transform a troubled metropole into a peaceful and livable city which domestic and international surveys have taken cognizance. The most significant matter in these credentials is that these transformations are attributed to the leadership of City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte. The city, which he took over from his predecessors, was a mess, but he cleaned it up using an iron hand and uncompromising leadership. It is well known, in fact, that in instilling discipline, he and his family members and intimate friends get citations from law enforcers. Airline passengers, before disembarking, are warned by the crew that cigarette smoking is strictly banned in Davao City. Later, they would learn that motorists are cautious not to violate the speed limit. Some visitors would find these impositions rather too tight, but Davaoenos have learned to abide by this because this gave them peace and security. Duterte, of course, is known for his no-nonsense drive against drugs and kidnapping syndicates. The Human Rights Commission has no love for Duterte on this issue, but the people who are up in arms against criminality wish they have a Duterte clone in their community to rid of the lording brigands for good. Recalling the election catchword of Binay in the last election, ganyan ang Binay ng Makati. Ganito si Duterte ng Davao City. Now, you spot the difference and then you can take your pick.